What's going on, guys? Greek Freak here, and in this video we're going to be talking about the breaking news, which is the NFL confirming the suspension to Jameis Winston, who is not going to appeal the ruling that the NFL has put on him. And before I get into this video, I just want to tell you guys that if you guys would subscribe and hit the bell button icon if you want notifications as far as when I upload, since the off season of the NFL and the NBA cause random news breakings like this. So if you want to be notified, hit the bell button. But anyway, as we do now know, it was a 3-game suspension for allegedly groping an Uber driver against the New Orleans Saints, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I'm going to explain what does this mean for the Buccaneers. Now, as we all know about his extensive history of this, it was very amazing that they only did a 3-game suspension, considering the fact the NFL's policy for these types of acts and allegations in the past have been 6-game suspensions. But they have decided for, in some reason, to pick 3 games. Those 3 games that I mentioned that they were going to miss are going to be some very tough games to win without the starting quarterback. Now, with that being in the case, I think the fact that it could be easily possible that they start off 0-3, and we all know the history of 0-3 teams in the NFL starting off with the NFL season. They usually don't make the playoffs. Not only that, the Buccaneers are also in one of what I believe is one of the toughest divisions in the NFL, in the NFC Southeast. And with that, it really just leaves into question with teams such as the Carolina Panthers, the Atlanta Falcons, and the New Orleans Saints, who they'll be facing in their first game. It will be very just tough to really say, well, they'll be able to make the playoffs with such a tough division. So in this case, I don't believe the fact the Buccaneers will be able to make the playoffs this year at all, but probably end up even last in their division unless they somehow could miraculously win maybe one of those games and just do great coming out of the gate after that. But I believe it's going to be 11-12 win type of season in order to win the division, and probably wild card will probably be 9-10 wins, I believe, as far as winning it in the NFC. And so far, watching over the reactions of many people, they also do think the fact that this could be the possibility of Jameis Winston getting cut. As far as that, I'm not sure whether they will do that or not, considering the fact of this being really his first suspension in the NFL, but of course his multiple times of history going into college, coming up to going to the NFL, obviously could cause some concerns. And as far as what I've been hearing, I think maybe it is a possibility he could get cut. If so, I think the fact that this is really going to be an important year for him to really do good. I feel like if he doesn't do great this year, coming back with the 13 remaining games, that it could end up being really him being cut from the roster. Therefore, at the end of the year, if they cut him at the end of the year, then unless an injury does occur, they do not have to pay him the money for the 5th-year rookie extension or anything like that. So they could easily do that. But tell me what your guys' thoughts are. Do you think the fact that this is serious enough that it's going to cause a cut as far as him from the team? Do you think somebody else would be willing to, of course, take the chance on his history with the suspension? And as far as that, do you think the Buccaneers can still, I guess, make the playoffs in any form of way? But if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to become part of the Greek army today. And as always, this is Sparta.